Hey everybody, it's Mary Catherine here, and I wanted to come on this evening to go through, I suppose, the news about my new workshop that came to me this morning. That it was like I needed to do this ancestral, this generational, and karmic clearing workshop in December, coming to the end of the year, and I don't think it's any mistake either that a lot of that work has been coming up when I've been working with clients as well. So I think it's something that needs and wants to happen before the end of 2019. So I wanted to make it really accessible for all you people out there. And I came up with doing a webinar either the 7th or the 8th of December. And if anybody wants to take a vote on that, please let me know. Right now I'm feeling it's a Saturday, and I'm feeling it's probably around 3-4 o'clock in CET, which is Europe time, which is around 2-3-4 o'clock UK time as well, so that the USA peeps can grab it in the morning. Yeah, this workshop, it kind of really wants to happen, I feel. Hi, I don't know who's coming on there. Make yourself known. It's just going to be a space where we clear out that lower, denser energies that we are carrying that are either from our ancestral lines or they're from our karmic lines, and just release it. And a lot of that can turn up as, like, you know, limiting beliefs, programs that aren't yours but have been passed on, even disease within the body self, the energetic self. So that's going to happen on the 7th or the 8th of December. So let me know if that sounds like something that you're looking for. I've kind of around 8 confirmed so far, and it'll be held via Zoom. If you can't make it, if you can't make the workshop, don't worry about it, because it's going to get recorded on Zoom. I will call in your name into the sacred space setting that will be there. So your energy will be with us. Your ancestral energies will be with us as well. We'll be calling it all in so that the clearing and the healing can happen, even though you may not physically be in the workshop. You can then receive the recording afterwards as well, and, you know, listen to it, receive the attunements, receive the activations, whatever needs and wants to happen on the day. I do feel that as we've just come out of a retrograde and we're heading today, new moon, you know, the old stuff again, it's like the old truths, the old traumas, the old hurts, the old doubts, the old fears. It really, you know, it got shook up in the last while. And I know I've used this before, I've heard it being used as like the snow globe. It's getting shaken up. It's all shook up. So, you know, that snow that's kind of, we're seeing dissipating and falling, it can make us feel a little, you know, not fully present, not fully clear. So what I'm hoping for, what my intention is that we release anything that's holding, we release those ties, we clear that snow that's maybe causing a bit of a fog, that's maybe making us feel a little bit dense, that's perhaps not, you know, as clear, as yummy, as full of vitality and energy as we would want, that is cleared in December, so that we're moving into 2020 with our energies aligned, with our energies replenished, for 2020 year ahead. So the plan for the workshop is going to be setting sacred space, you know, using an invocation to call in ancestors, family, calling in any support teams that we have. And then I'm going to invite everybody to partake in a water alchemy session as well, which can be very, very powerful. It's something I use in my Beyond Quantum Healing hypnosis sessions. And it's kind of taking from the realm of Emoto, the Japanese scientist, who, you know, water holds vibration. And essentially we'll transfer our intentions, our dedications for the workshop, your own personal ones, into that water and we will all partake of that and drink the intentions, essentially. So it'll be amplified and broadcasted across all the realms of multidimensional realities in the here, now, and the past, kind of, more or less. So we'll then go through some guided meditations just to relax everything, relax the body, the mind, and get the breath in. And then it'll go right into the energy healing. And I'll be inviting those of you that already perhaps are healers or already have a modality that they use. That's all welcome into this space for you to be in your own power with this as well. But I will be holding space and leading that through quantum healing, through light language as well to help clear any old ties, and through whatever is coming in. So in other words, the collective community that we're creating, that I'm feeling into that, I'll get a sense of exactly the thread we need to go down. Where is, the most stuff getting stuck? So we'll go there, we'll release it, we'll harmonize it, and it's no longer part of our realities anymore. And this will include stuff like our limiting beliefs, and it'll include any energies, any denser energies, anything that's coming from our bloodlines as well. So DNA activations will be included in this as well. So whatever needs and wants to happen is what I'm calling in. I'm getting a feeling it's going to be a lot of that. So let me know how that sounds. And I think at the end, I'll do a little bit of a card reading as well for those that I'm called to, just to see what the group energy is as well for that, what the message is for the group going forward into 2020, to see what it is that we're calling into 2020, so that we're kind of setting that foundation now in December to move smoothly into January. And I think it's no better time to do it than now. So yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted to share. And I don't know, is anybody on right now? Because I can't see anybody for some reason. I'm going to check on my phone to see if anybody's leaving any comments, but it's not showing up on my screen. And I don't know why. Oh, wait, I had to click something. Now I can see the comments. I swear to God, is it me and technology or what? Bella, welcome, my sweetheart. I hope that you're doing well since I last conversed with you. And Emmy, do you know what, Emily? You came into my mind today and I was like, I need to reach out and I need to message you. I am coming to Brighton in January, February, by the way. So I really want to meet up with you when I go there. And I feel like the two of us need a good natter and a hot cup of tea and a connection. I need my Emmy pots. Tiffany, welcome. Oh, you're excited. Oh, I miss you, Tiffany. I would love a chat and catch up with you as well. Bradley, how are you doing, my love? I've been seeing some of your work coming up on your page and it's absolutely amazing, and I'm going to have to share some of that. I really was thinking about that today. I saw a post that you made. It's freaking awesome. And like I said, Bradley, I want to come and see baby Leo in January or February. I'm going to book and I'll let you know when I'm coming. I told Abby already. Sean, welcome. And Shri, hello, my darling. How are you doing today? Jason, hi again. Lovely to see you. I seem to catch you. What's the investment, Emmy, you're asking? It's actually quite affordable. It's 22 euros. And I think that works out at £20. And it's going to be, I'm getting the feeling it's around 2 to 2.5 hours, the workshop itself in length. So it's very affordable for anybody that wants this type of clearing, or even to work with me. This is an affordable way to kind of feel into what I do as well. Jackie, welcome. And Mara. Hey. How are you doing, darling? Oh, Emily, I'm just like reading and replying as I go down, so I'm sorry. Emily, BQH session 2, please. You're looking for a Beyond Quantum Healing session. Would you message me privately? And I can send you on the information on that, Emily. I actually finished one today with a beautiful soul, and it was so, I think my mind gets blown away every time I do one of those hypnosis sessions. I just feel the energy going through. I see the transformation in front of my eyes. It's just incredible. They are so worth it, Emily, if you'd like to have an experience of it. Really, really worth it. Um, and this lady now, in fairness, she had all of her questions answered as well. So I hopefully she's just finished it. So I'm hoping to get a testimonial off her, and I'll post it here soon so you get to see what happened for her. Does anybody want me to pull them a card? Because I do have them in front of me and I love to play with my cards. I have the dragon ones and I have the new ones I haven't used before. These are the gateway cards from Denise Lynn. That's what they look like. They've got lovely little messages on them. If anybody wants me to pull one or two, I'm going to do one or two before I hop off here. And then I'm going to go out for a walk before I hit the sack. Yeah, Emmy, you want one? You tell me now. Do you want the dragon or do you want the gateway cards? Let me know. Let me know. Katrina, welcome. I just had a chat about my workshop that I'm doing, my online workshop for generational, ancestral, and karmic clearing before the end of 2019, and now I'm just going to pull a card for a couple of people. Gateway for Shri. Let's see what wants to happen. For your message right now. Okay, so Shri, your message for right now. Straight away, Shri, the Divine Feminine's coming in for you, and it's actually, I haven't seen her with you. I don't think we've experienced it in our sessions, but Mary Magdalene's coming in, and she's dressed in red, funny enough. I'm seeing that. So I'm not sure if you're connecting with her on a one-to-one right now, but she is in strong. Is there anything that she wants to say to you before I pull a card? Connection between your womb and heart. So for you to connect in, she's showing me your heart, Shri, right now, and she's linking it to your womb space, and like it's that she's coming in to help with the divine feminine healing there. Okay, thank you. And releasing anything that's okay, so this, if you are coming onto the generational clearing, this is going to be addressed because it's the womb, the womb through the mother, the grandmother, the great grandmother, and again I've anger coming in, like the betrayal. So a lot of this is coming in. Shri, I'm sorry, I hadn't planned to read you on this without pulling a card, but she's coming in right now to work with you right here, right now on that. So she's saying the word meditation, that you're going to find online, a meditation on the womb and the heart space. So you can look that up, maybe just Google it and you'll find what you need, and it's just breathing into it, and it's that healing that needs and wants to happen right now. Okay, so that's coming in for you. Is that all? Yes, thank you. And this is your card. This is the card that's coming up, Shri, for you. Simplifying your life. So this is a decluttering. So when we make way for new energies coming in, we often release and let go of the old. And I don't know, is the light kind of crappy here? So this is the card that's coming in. If you can see, I cherish the simple pleasures of my life, but it's very much like a Marie Kondo effect here, right? Declutter, remove what's not serving you. Whether that's in office space, bedroom space, car space, wherever it is in the house, even the mind space, releasing those old thoughts that I know that you're doing a lot of that work right now. And you're doing a really good job of it. So thoughts that aren't yours, that are, thoughts of your family, essentially you're releasing those old patterns. I know you're doing that right now, but the physical can really help prepare us for the new influx of energies coming in as well. So even that clearing of old stuff, like even going through in a makeup bag, clearing out your old makeup, I mean, that's an energy decluttering. What we don't use and we're holding on to because we're afraid that we need it. And there's that sense of scarcity, lack, and we're only holding on to it because we're afraid we'll need it someday. Or we're only holding on to it, well, maybe I'll need it in 10 years' time, which is kind of a scarcity and lack mindset. So anywhere we're kind of doing that and we're afraid to let go of, because that's, again, from, the familial generation lines of when things were hard and we were in great poverty and great scarcity. I'm going to invite you to have a look and see, is there anything in your life that you can let go of right now and give it new life even? Pass it on to somebody else who may have need for it, whether it's sending stuff to charity or donating or giving it to a friend, and with love, that we're releasing with love, so that you can then call in, you're creating space, a vacuum for the new to come in, for new abundance to come in, for new higher vibration energies to come in. So that is the message for you, Shri. Who was after Shri? Emmy, what did you ask for? Gateway as well. Oh. So that is Emmy. That's connecting with you, sweetheart. Oh my God, Emmy, there is so many fairies around you right now. And there's like these little baby dragons flying in between and around your hair. And it's very much like, let's come out of thoughts and come into play. So that's what I'm feeling. That energy is like wanting to entice you like this to go and play with them. And that play through creation, that play through creativity. Come outside, play with me, come outside, let's play outside, almost like your little friends as kids would come. That energy is around you and wants you to partake with it. So your card is not surprising, because I know you. The card that I pulled is this for you: launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. I love this card for you because I know, so like, a part of you would love, that the roots and the safety, but another part of you is this fearless traveler, this explorer who thrives on, that excitement of exploration and meeting new people, going to new places, tasting new foods. That sense of excitement and newness and awe and wonder when we're in that space, new energies, new land energies, because Emmy, you do have that innate connection to a piece of land when you walk on it, and whether you're aware of it or not, it is there, especially with that fairy and dragon energy that you have that's around you. So pack your rags. Maybe you're literally going like from one town to another right now. If you're feeling like, well, how am I going to travel somewhere? Perhaps it's planning something for the future, but for now it could be like a day trip, a trip to the forest somewhere, or taking your bicycle and going out and finding somewhere new to explore. Whether it's going that extra couple of miles outside of your comfort zone, even to where you usually go. I would do that, and do that with that sense of play, because I feel like your soul is really looking for that play right now. And this card is part of that. Okay. It's really inviting you in, like, let's take that step forward. Okay. So Emmy, that's yours. And Jason, I'll only do a couple of more because I am going to pop out after this. Let's get the dragon cards. And there's so many of these that I find it hard to hold them. It's like, boom. Okay, so I usually split them and I ask top or bottom, and then I pull from that. Oh, I'm getting told this is your card. Huh, straight away, this is your card. I'm gonna get you some green, some light on this. Can you see the green in that? Like, it is so lush and earthy. This is your dragon card. I'm just going to tune into that, Jason. I'm actually burping because it's like energy coming. It's like there's an activation in that card when you're looking at it from the sacral, the solar plexus. Very earthy. So this dragon, it's just lush. Look at the green. It's just fertile. So what does it say here? I am the dragon of the summer solstice. I know in December we're coming into the solstice, but this is a summer solstice. Of summer sky, celebration, and growth of every kind. I dance the ecstatic steps and swirls of solar and the soil. So the sun and the soil. Earth's energies are erupting into her cloak of verdant green, with shooting stems and her kaleidoscope of colours. I sing this song of welcome to kin of every kind, the young ones wide-eyed with wonder, and they greet this wonderland. I see the sun at its solar height, feel the power pulsing through you, from above and from below. Life is full potential, and how are you growing, blossoming, and ripening? By standing tall, vibrant, and tingling with life, by appreciating the gift of being an earthling, you grow naturally, celebrating life. So that's a little poem on the back. So when I tune into this for you, so sacral, which is all about expression. It's where the womb space is. It's where the creative space is. It's where we create from. And it's that orange color hue, and it's almost like that dragon's going right into that center of that sun, right? The sun within you down here. So what is the message for you here? Let me activate you even more. Okay, this is what's coming in. So it's like, let's clear the pain of old to make way for new. Right, so there's a dragon coming in, and it's a fire dragon, funny enough, that's coming in, that's saying it wants to burn away anything that's within there, within the sacral, that's stored. You've done a lot of work here, I'm seeing that. And it's like these last little bits of like old tendrils that it's just bringing my attention to. It's like the last roots. And it's ready to come out. You've done so much. Like I'm seeing how much you have done. And it's like, okay, there's just like some old roots left there. And the dragons are inviting themselves to come in so you can breathe them in. Ask them in, the fire dragons, to burn away any lower, denser energies within the sacral, within the womb space, within the tummy space, within the vibration space where the waters are held. So what needs to happen for you there? So I'm just getting this sense of you in your beauty, looking at the sun, and it's like I can see the sun shining on your face, and you're just reaching up and just receiving it, and it's like this breath, and you're just drinking it in. And it's like beautiful droplets going all the way down, and it's the droplets of joy and lightness. So any density that's like down here is being fed by this joy, and it's just releasing. And the fire dragons, if they want to come in, if you want to invite those fire dragons in, and this green dragon that is full of bliss and joy, and the kaleidoscope of colors to come in to release anything that's there that's not serving you. Thank you. Vani sitikam asate maharakate sanochuma ata vahaka sana iti. Thank you. It can feel weird being on Earth as well, because I have a big feeling, and I think you totally get me in this, that sometimes the likes of us can feel out of place. And when I say us, I mean light workers, creatives, those of us that are maybe open to energies. I get the sense that you're quite sensitive to energies. I get the sense that you're quite intuitive. The word I'm even getting is like, they're actually saying the word Madonna right now to me for you. So I don't think it's the singer they're saying here. It's like the divine feminine. That major energy of the divine feminine is really coming in for you. You are totally coming into your own this year. There's a lot of like clearing that happens with that as well, to actually sit in and own that power. So yeah, I'm feeling that. So it's like us coming into and anchoring into the body, rooting into the earth, and being comfortable with who we are, what we are, more and more and more and more. And you're doing an amazing job of that, because you are doing that. So well done. I just want to say that. And that's your card. Ha! Whew. Ah, let's see. Katrina, welcome. You'd love one. Mara, you'd love one. Katrina, I don't know which one you'd like. You'd like a gateway one. And then Mara, I'll do you. And Bella. Okay, so I'll do three more, because I'm just looking down and I'm just seeing. I'll just do three more. I hope that's okay, ladies. So Katrina, gateway as well for you, my love. I don't know, Katrina. I know I don't know you. I've seen your name, but right now what I'm seeing with you is a gorgeous white unicorn, a gorgeous unicorn coming in, and Isis. And I don't usually see the two together, but that's what's with you right now. I mean, that's super, lots of like boom energy right there. So, Katrina, what kind of card do you need and want today? So this is the card that's been pulled for you. And it's another adventure card, embarking on an adventure. And I savor the wonders of the world. I savor the wonders of the world. And you can see in the background there the many countries, Egypt, England, France, that sense of, you know, the world is represented. I am going to say, like, this is delicious. It's like my mouth watered up when I felt this card for you. It is like, the word I want to feel is sensual, luxury, that sense of when one is exploring or embarking on an adventure, you're not doing it on the cheap. I feel that for you, like, you're filling yourself up is by you taking the time. You're not rushing when you're doing something. Now, this is like everyday life stuff, right? So it's like you're not rushing. There's that sense of coming in, centeredness, you know, that like anchoring in. But everything is done with that grace for you, and you're like, it's like your body will feed off this, your soul feeds off this, your energy feeds off this. When you treat yourself as queen, when you treat yourself as priestess, and you know how you shower, it's like this display. It's beautiful. It's like how I can almost sense that, you know, you're rubbing cream in your body and you're luxuriating in that. You're glorifying the skin that you're in, because you are that, the goddess within you. It's like that really wants to be acknowledged more and more. Whether you're taking baths, that, you know, essential oils, salts, adding in the petals, it's like these extra touches of luxury for you will give you that sense of what I'm feeling is like the whole area, your whole sitting area, the sensuality area, the sex area, essentially, you're activating that, opening that up, and it's really delicious, beautiful, sacred. And there is such an honoring for you to do it this way. It's funny because this is saying like embarking on an adventure. This is what I'm seeing for you. I'm wondering, is this you going on this adventure into you? Because it keeps coming back to sensuality for me with you. I am just smelling things. It's like sounds, taste, touches, textures, everything. Like the clothes you're putting on, Katrina, everything. There's a care and a detail, and it feels like each thing is a sacred act. And I know this might sound a little like, what? Or, whoa, that's a lot to put on. But it could be that you're starting off with one thing a day and just integrating that more and more in. And for me, this feels like a new level of activation for your receiving. It's a new level of you entering into the divineness of you, but also receiving. And I'm going to say, I'm holding out my left hand to receive, because the goddess in you wants to receive right now, and that's the abundance, that's the lushness of finances coming in, so that you can live your desires, your dreams, your life purpose, to serve others, but also be served. And that's sacred serving. Okay, when I say that, it's like the sacredness of the serving. You must receive. It feels like I have to say that again and again and again to you. And I'm breathing in to say that because there's a tightening and a little constriction in my womb. And I'm wondering, because I know this is for me also, so I'm going to say that, but I'm wondering, is it that sense of expansion that wants to happen here, because your creation is coming in more and more, and for you to anchor into that inspiration and creation that wants to come in. And I don't know what that is for you. I don't really know what you're doing right now. I am getting told this is sacred, what you're doing, and it is guided, okay? Like your teams are coming in to say, this is, okay? So this type of care and attention to you, to the details around you, to your home environment, to your work environment, down to how you're caring, how you're caring and holding yourself, and I say it, touching yourself, like, how you're responding to your own temple, the body within you. So I savor the wonders of the world. I savor the wonders of me, the world of me, within me. And of course, within us, so is reflected out of us. How we feel within will reflect and attract back even more. Yeah. How does that sit with you? That's your card, okay? Right, Mara, you're next. You're gateway 2. Katrina, I'm just seeing your messages there. You're blessed and grateful for all the amazing things and people in your life. Yeah, what else is possible? Yes, it took a lot for you to receive. Okay, and you're working on it. Awesome. Okay. There is more, Katrina, to come. And this is to aid you in the impact from which your soul, like there's an impact, okay? Because the word I'm hearing is impact. It's like a boom. There is more. There is always more. It's like, we limit ourselves, and we sometimes this is a cultural thing where we say, this is enough. I'm so content. I'm so happy. I'm so blessed. And that is awesome. That's wonderful. That is beautiful. But I'm getting the sense of there is more. Okay. And anywhere where, because I think you're Irish too, Katrina. So anywhere either of us or anybody else out there has that culture belief system, where it's enough, like we can't possibly think greater than. I'm going to invite that to be released, transmuted, deleted right now across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Thank you. So anyway, I think I hold myself back there too, so I'm going to acknowledge that and just go, and immediately Isis coming in, and she's like, stand tall, sit on that throne. So again, I'm going to emphasize this for you. Sensuality, sacred sex of you. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that. And I'm moving on to Mara. Mara, I have your card. Embracing the future. And look at that. This is the gateway card. You're going through the gateway, the portal. I step into the future with an open heart. So the possibilities that are in front of you, the possibilities that are right here, right now, in front of you as well. What else? What needs and wants to come in? Okay, so I know we talked about this as well, Mara, when I was with you. It is the open heart again. I'm seeing the heart and I'm feeling it here, the expansion wanting to come out and open even more. And to allow all possibilities to come in. Nothing is impossible anywhere there's any limiting beliefs of what's not possible, because we're logicking or we're being practical in the headspace. And as I say that, my throat is kind of constricting. So anywhere we're even speaking our needs and wants, and again, I have a feeling I did a short reading with you, and this is coming back to the same thing, because my throat instantly closed when I said that. It's like, can you voice your needs? And your needs don't just stop at one thing, like let's say a relationship. Can you voice that to your career? Can you voice that to your finances? Can you voice your needs to your relationship or friends and family? Can you move it to all aspects? And it feels like you're really sitting down with this one, and you're holding, you're tuning into the heart, and you're asking, like, it's being really vulnerable. There's such a vulnerability around this, and being so open with you. And I am seeing this picture, so I'm just going to say what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that when you're fully connecting in with that inner you, and maybe it's the little child you, maybe it's the little girl you, maybe it's, Mara as she is right now, in her purity, in her honesty with her, allowing herself to feel what it is she feels, and not pushing down anything that wants to come up and come out, not logicking it away or moving on from it, but just actually allowing you, to feel what it is that needs and wants to be felt, and then asking the heart, what do I need? What do I need with this? What do I need and want with this? And it's, so anywhere, okay. So if anywhere I'm saying that it's okay, anger, if any anger is coming up regarding that, where needs and wants weren't heard and met before, I'm going to invite you to release that across all time and space, right here, right now. Kashina osoyimane isite, or even where it's hard to hear that, and it's hard to even receive that. I'm going to invite that to be released right now across all time, space, dimensions, and realities, through all timelines. Thank you. What is that? Okay, so that is an ancestral line right there going back. And you can, I'm going to invite you on that webinar, Mara, so don't worry about that. Okay, so we can do some clearing with that in the future. But embracing the future, stepping into the future with an open heart. This is really, for me, this is about the heart work, okay? Coming in, the self-love, the self-care, finding those steps that you need to make you feel like nurtured within yourself on every level. So that's this card for you, my love, and I send you love and thank you. Who was next after my beautiful friend Mara? Tiffany, I think it was you, was it? Or Eileen, did I miss you as well? There's a lot of comments coming in. Who was next? Bella, Eileen, then, and Tiffany. And I'm going to finish it at that, ladies. I hope that's okay. Bella, your gateway as well. I'm just going to invite everybody to take a breath as these energies move throughout our bodies. Soften, open. What card needs and wants for Bella? Bella, there's a shift in your energies, because I don't know you, but I did read a card for you at one stage, and I can feel, and just let me know if that's true, there's a noticeable change. It's a lot softer. So well done you, whatever happen there for you. I can feel it's a lot softer. Well done for whatever work you've been doing. Well done. Wow, and I pull this card and I'm getting chills. And this is the card for you, Bella, accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. I love that word majesty. I mean, it is just, it's a woman in her power. It's a woman in her peace. It's a woman in her joy. And it's like accepting all that is, accepting you for all who you are. You know, bringing back home all the parts of us that we reject or we numb out or we suppress. It's that sense of majesty. I bring it all back home. It's integrated into me. Now the blue rose for me, and I'm going to invite you just to look at that. The blue rose for me is very symbolic. It again is very divine feminine. It's linked into the Sisters of the Rose. The two hands supporting. And again, the balance of the left, the right, the giving, receiving. And if you even look at this rose, there's a symbol of the cross here as well, but it's in leaf form. And it's got the rose in the center. It's very balanced. Do you know what? I think this symbol came up for you before in the lotus flower, and I'm seeing it again. It's from the depths of what we perceive as darkness, what we perceive as muck and ickiness, you know, from the depths of that roots in the most glorious divine flower that finds the light and searches through the darkness for the light to come up and become that flower that is the lotus. And I'm seeing that again, and it's that unfurling of the truth of you, the unfurling of the beauty of you. It's like each petal as it comes, it's like every time you move through a stage of something. So it's a stage of, you've been through this, you've healed it, you've released it, you've forgiven, you've loved yourself more, you've experienced this. It's the same thing through relationships. It's been this through this experience. And it's like every time it's other petals unfurling to reveal more of the truth of you. You're coming home to yourself, essentially. The veils of falseness, the veils of untruths are releasing. And anywhere there's been grief, pain, anger, again, you're acknowledging that right now. You're on the road to acknowledging it right now. And you're speaking your truth more and more, even to yourself. Just as I said for Mara, it's like that voicing your needs, your wants, your truth. So that more of this may unfurl. And I have a sense that just like what I read from Mara as well, there's that sitting down with yourself and really going into what is it that my heart wants and needs right now? How can I love myself more? What does that look like? What does that feel like? And knowing I'm supported by the universe, like the shape of the universe here, I'm supported by the universe in this. And who are my supports outside of me? Who can I bring in close to support me as I go through whatever it is I'm going through on my journey? But knowing that I can accept myself. And sometimes it's like, before we fully love ourselves, and even sometimes when I move through this, when I'm going through something, you know, I get a trigger, right? Something comes up, I experience something, and it's like, I find it hard to love myself in that moment, in that time. I'm sure most of you get what I mean when I'm saying that. And yet, although I am a self-love coach, I'm a self-love teacher, and I have all the tools, but yet we're human. We experience these ebbs, these flows and that. And when we're going through that, is that I realize sometimes before I can fully feel, I can say the words, I love you, me, right? And it's like, oh, I don't quite believe it. And I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm in the process of loving myself. Yep. Okay, I can breathe that in. I can swallow that one in. And then I realize actually this is around me accepting me first before I fully move into love, if that makes sense. So sometimes when it feels like, well, what is love sometimes? You know, it's like, geez, what is that? What does it feel like? And it can be like we're trying to grasp it, when maybe the first step is How do I accept myself more in this? What does that look like? What does that feel like? And we breathe that in and we feel what that feels like. And maybe that's the answer in that moment. And that is like the key that unlocks that next petal to open and unfurl, so that, there's the truth. Love was there all along. I just couldn't quite feel it because I needed to accept this aspect first. So Bella, that's what's coming in for you. So truth, communication, voicing your needs and wants, the blue being a symbol for that also as well. All right. So I hope that helps. I just see who's next. Eileen, you are next. And I think that was it. I'm finished then, haven't I? Katrina, you're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed that reading. Hi, Jean. Thank you. Oh, Katrina, you have a healing room in your home. So you used to have a healing sanctuary in your garden. Oh, I didn't realize that. It got destroyed by Ophelia. I'm so sorry, darling. So waiting for it to be rebuilt. And it will be. Okay. Cam, welcome. I've never seen you on this before, but welcome. I'm glad you're joining one of my lives. This is going to be my last card reading, and this is for the beautiful Eileen. Eileen attended one of my live workshops, my in-person ones, not just my online ones that I held in Ireland a month ago. God, it's been a month now, Eileen, and this card's popping straight out for you. I haven't even looked. I will be holding more in January, February, March this year in Ireland. I'm going to have another live workshop both in the UK and Ireland. So fingers crossed that happens in due time. So Eileen, this is the card. I'm just tuning into you, my sweet. Okay, here we go. So before I even pulled it, I was like, this has got to do with the heart. And I was talking about the workshop, and it was, the first part of the workshop was all about the heart. And here we are again with the heart, opening to love. My heart is open. That's been a bit of a theme for everybody in this card reading, hasn't it? So my heart is open, opening to love. So, sacred heart there we feel very much like the sacred heart, the flames of the sacred heart. It's on the bed of roses. It's on the sea of truth. Okay, and the ship of firm foundations. So Eileen, I'm going to invite you to breathe that in. My heart is open. And I'm hearing a song. And I don't really listen to Celine Dion, but this is the song I'm hearing. My heart will go on. I'm not sure why I'm hearing that right now, but that's what's coming out. I'm wondering, is it because it's on a sea there? Maybe I'm just channeling the Titanic right now. Oh my goodness. Unless that song has a meaning for you, I have no idea why I'm hearing it. So there you go. I'm just going to ask what needs and wants to happen for Eileen with this message, please. Can you show us, show me now? Is there any message, any further message on this? Okay, thank you. So there's a massive gentleness coming in, and it's like a breeze almost. It's not a wind. It's like this gentle breeze coming in, Eileen. And on the breeze, it's like I'm hearing birdsong. It's like, you hear a robin in the morning or something. So it's got this sense of new beginnings, but very gentle, very gentle. And it's softly, and it's like this soft energy that wants to come in for you more and more. And it feels like this is what you're comfortable with, because I think that's what you're asking for, actually. So let me know, is that what you're asking for, is for things to be with ease and grace right now, rather than going through something quite intense? And what I'm getting when I say that is I'm done with intense. So let me know if that's resonating, because what I'm feeling is like bird song, connection to nature, gentle, like everything is gentle, like the breeze. And perhaps when you're connecting in meditation and breath, that you're connecting through your guides, you'll feel that like gentle, like um, through sign, like a sign for you will be that. I am still hearing my heart will go on. And for me, that is almost like if your heart has been, and I am hearing the word like heartbroken or burdened heart, if I was to say that, sometimes it feels like it can't take any more. Even the physical heart, like, oh God, how can it just withstand more, And it's that sense of we go through life, we're like working our way through life. It's like life isn't flowing for us, we work through it. It's that sense of that's the old, what we used to do is like we trod through it. And it can feel heavy on the heart. And I know you've been really, so anger is just releasing. I'm getting that anger is releasing, and that has been happening because I'm like, my jaw is going there. So I'm just going to release in. And all senses of stuff you felt you were responsible for, you've been releasing that. So I'm just getting shown that you've been doing a lot of that. It's releasing off the shoulders. You're feeling lighter. And your heart will go on. It will reignite, reflame, fill up, become plush again, plush in love. Do you believe that? It's kind of like I need to ask you that question. Do you believe that? Because it's almost a belief. Is that correct? Okay. A belief where can you be heartful again, fulfilled in heart, in love, in truth, in full strength again? And it's like, if you can get past any beliefs that are subconscious, unconscious, where there's even a doubt of that, I'm going to invite that to be released right now across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Anywhere that was implanted or activated, we're going to release that or told that across all time, space, dimensions, and realities, so that yes, it is possible. It is there, it is now, it is truth, it is now. It's just for you to believe it. And it's my back, I'm feeling it from my back. It's about receiving as well for you. That it's the balance of the male and female so that you receive fully. It's like instead of you giving out all the time, it's that balancing to receive and the giving and receiving, it wants to balance a little more. Okay, so that's what's happening for you come the end of this year, start of next year. Let me know if that resonates. If you have any other questions on that, keeping the open heart, I think, is the important thing here. Yeah, there you go. And the truth. Okay. Whew. All right. So, ladies, we've come to the end of that. You're welcome, Mara, and you're welcome, Bella. I've made, oh my God, you've made such a difference in my life. I feel such a connection and trust. Thank you. I'll send you the card. It was the blue rose one, wasn't it, Bella? You're so welcome. Oh, I love Nicola Cam. Thanks. I'm glad she told you about me. Hi, Michelle. I will enjoy the rest of my night. Thank you, love. Tiffany, did I forget to pull you a card? I will pull you one privately and send it on, okay? Because I think I did that last time as well. You have 5, Bella, you have 5 blue roses tattooed on you. Really? In different spots, and that's amazing. The blue rose came. I've always had a connection with the blue rose, so you're amazing. Thank you. Wow. Okay. I'm getting chills, Bella, reading that. And I'm kind of going to play with you on that. Like, what does that mean for you, the blue rose? What does that symbolize for you? Who does it symbolize for you? Because I'm sure there's, and you probably have your own answer for that, but I feel like there's that divine feminine at work there for you as well, if you weren't aware of that before. Um, Eileen, you're so welcome. You're welcome. Okay, ladies, please let me know who's going to be joining me on my ancestral karmic and generational clearing workshop in December, either the 7th, which I think it's going to be the 7th, or the 8th. I just haven't decided yet. I'm going to feel into that. And I'm going to make that accessible for the USA ladies as well. So it'll be your morning time, and I'm assuming the UK, Europe, it'll be our afternoon, evening time. And I will confirm those times in the next week or two. And I'll send out the tickets via Eventbrite. It's very affordable, €22, which is like £20. And anybody can join. If you can't be there in person, I will be calling in sacred space, creating a sacred invocation to call your name and your energy in. So you will receive this healing and this clearing, whether you're on the webinar live or not. So just bear that in mind. You don't have, in other words, if you can't make the time, your energy will still be there in that space. I will then send you also the recording afterwards. So don't worry if you can't make the whole thing. It's going to be around 2 to 2.5 hours. It's going to be fun. We're going to have water alchemy. We're going to have meditations. We're going to have energy clearing, quantum healing, light language activations and clearing. And it's going to be a bit jam-packed. And I'm inviting everybody there as well with their own healing modalities, whether they have crystals or they work with energy or whatever you work with, bring it with you. Set your sacred space for this. It will all be welcome. And you will be in your power owning that as you help clear your own lines too. So this will be doing past, present, and future, as well as generational, karmic, which is other lifetimes. Okay, so it's going to kind of do all directions essentially. When you clear what's happened before, you also clear what's coming. So if you have kids, you're helping clear it for them. If it's in the family, it's almost like, you know, you're helping heal that whole constellation. So it's big work. It wants to be done. I got told it the minute I woke up this morning. So that's happening before the end of 2019. So join me on that webinar. Mwah! Lots of love, everybody. Bye.